YouTube! We back with another podcast. Like I said, constant content coming. It's finna come up right here. Like and subscribe, please. Leave a comment. Let us know. Let us know what you want to see in the future. Let us know what you like about the episode. Let us know what you don't like. Gonna try to take your feedback and put it into our content, make it better for y'all. But start up the podcast. And Jim Harbaugh, he's out of Michigan. O State fans, we up. Jim Harbaugh was just signed by the Los Angeles Chargers about an hour and a half ago. So hopefully Ryan Day can cook something up. But what do you got? Who do you guys think that the what's the guy that was crying on national television? Sharon Moore. Y'all, you guys think he's gonna get the head coaching job for Michigan?
100%.
You think JJ? My fault. Go ahead.
I saw that there was he was trying to bring him with him, but I mean the odds of that actually happening are.
Dude, if Jim Harbaugh says you're coming with me, he's getting on the first flight. Did you not see me? He said, "I love you, Coach Harbaugh."
No, that's real.
Oh, that Coach Harbaugh. Love you, man. Love you, man. This is for you.
Bro was a true ride or die.
No, I'm not gonna lie, bro. That's too much.
No,
I'm not gonna lie, bro.
He's bringing Jesse Minter, the DC, and his brother Jay Harbaugh with him.
No, do you guys think that you guys think that JJ McCarthy? You guys think JJ McCarthy knew he was going to the league? That's why he declared for the draft.
Maybe.
Yeah, probably.
I feel like that. I feel like that's probably the case. But I don't know. You know, I feel like Michigan. You know, we might get Michigan now.
Where is?
Go ahead.
If we don't, I'm not. What you saying?
Go ahead.
If we don't, I'm not gonna lie. Ryan Day is never leaving his couch. 100%.
Yeah.
I just don't know. No, because Harbaugh, you all not remember, Harbaugh was so trash when he first got to Michigan.
Yeah.
You don't remember that COVID season? They went like 1-4. And the year before
they didn't even won a playoffs.
Like, bro, I don't know how he flipped it to beating us 3 years in a row. Harbaugh, good riddance. I'm glad he's with the Chargers. I'm glad.
I wanted to play him again last year, though.
The revenge, it won't be as sweet now because he's gone. And also, they don't get to get in. And half their team's gone now, too. Half their team's in the draft. Now, Donovan Edwards is probably going to stay. But is Roman Wilson really a factor? Like,
I think he declared.
You Donovan Edwards declared? He really did?
No, Romeo Wilson.
That's why I said Roman Wilson's not a factor. I don't even care about him. That XFL superstar right there. But, you know, Blake Corb's gone. They lost some dudes on defense. But Mason Graham, he's coming back, that D tackle. He's only a sophomore. Either way, they're not the same team by any means. So the revenge won't be as sweet as O State fans beating them again. But as far as just putting Michigan to the side, do you think that that Harbaugh will be able to maximize Herbert's potential and that he'll be able to win the AFC West by any chance? Do we think he'll be able to win the AFC?
Like, I low-key hope so. Because I fuck with the Chargers. And I hate seeing horrible coach. I don't know how to put this. I just hate the way that I'm seeing the team look right now.
Yeah, like I do like the Chargers. The Chargers, aside from I know this is isn't a real thing, and I'm gonna get crucified for saying this if this blows up anywhere. But aside from the Steelers, the Chargers probably is my second team. I really do rocks with the Chargers, and I don't know if you remember this conversation we had, but when they had went crazy in the free agency that one year, I was like, Chargers to the Super Bowl, man. Chargers to the Super Bowl, bro. They let me down. So I'm really rooting for Harbaugh and Herbert in LA. I think that division isn't necessarily winnable with the Chiefs still on this run that they've been on.
Like the Chiefs just need
but I think they'll be comp for sure. I mean, with the Broncos losing their quarterback, I mean, you never know. They could pick somebody up. The Raiders are the Raiders. You know, they're just doomed. They're just doomed. I don't know what's up with them. But, I think there'll definitely be some comp moving forward. So hopefully they can at least make it to some playoffs.
Yeah, Brandon Staley's really
I feel like the NFL is at its best when divisions are close and divisions have 2 to 3 teams that really go at it. But when it's just like the Chiefs repeating every single year win the division, like how the NFC East hasn't had the same division winner like multiple years in a row in like the past 2 decades, like that's the type of stuff that's good for football. When it's different every single year, you have teams really going at it for the division title. Same thing with the AFC North. Man, but you saw the Patriots run through the AFC. What are they? They're the AFC East. Yeah, you saw them run through the AFC East for years. That type of stuff. Like the NFL's at its best when divisions are compy. You feel me?
Absolutely.
Yeah, I mean, I don't like. I feel like that it might be that way for a little bit. I don't think Harbaugh's success will be an instant
Yeah, it
impact.
won't
I
be an
feel like
instant click, but I feel like the Chargers can finish anywhere from like I honestly do think that he'll be able to get them to 9-8 to 11-6 somewhere in there.
yeah, like first season I could see 9-8, but I do think it's going to be like 2 years minimum before they start really seeing like maybe not 2 years. I don't know. I feel like 2 years would be like the perfect time, and I think 3 years they'll peak.
Yeah, that sounds about right. I don't know. I feel like him getting hired. Also, there was like rumors about John Harbaugh retiring. Now that his brother's in the league, I don't think even if they win
Yeah.
the Super Bowl, there's no way he retires now. Now that his brother's back in the league,
That's been a thing. Where has that been at?
it's just been Ravens fans on Twitter starting rumors. You know how they be. Flock Nation though, we gonna get to that though.
Hold on, because I didn't realize that the Chargers have the number 5 pick.
Oh shit, that's right.
But it's just
Yo,
like
that's big.
it's just like who do they draft though? Who do they really get?
Sounds like Brock. It sounds like Brock Bowers from what I'm hearing.
That's what I was thinking. I'm not gonna lie.
Brock Bowers to the Chargers.
How would be cold? I like that. I like it.
Yeah,
I mean, I
I
don't know
like
I don't know how I feel because like Gerald. I mean, don't get me wrong, Brock Bowers is a solid option for them, but I don't know who else they would draft anyways. But like Gerald Everett, I feel like he's pretty serviceable at the tight end position, even if he's not really a true tight end necessarily. But if you look at Brock Bowers, they're still kind of built the same.
Let
Look,
me
look
look up
at
the
all the
Chargers.
teams though that run. They have a lot of tight end production. They have multiple tight ends that can do the job,
That's
like the
true.
Ravens, Falcons. Even though they don't utilize Kyle Pitts how they should, they're getting
The
tight end
Browns.
service. Like Browns. They're getting production out there from their tight end, so it doesn't really matter. And I think that with that offense, you got to take some weight off of Austin Eckler, and I mean, I know their receiving
I'm
core
not
is
gonna lie.
nice, and
I'm not gonna lie. Austin Eckler's cooked, bro. He's cooked.
he had a bad year. He'll be back.
All right.
I
So
mean, I don't
the
know who else they
Chargers,
would take.
from the Chargers official website, they have the 5th pick. The rest of their picks aren't announced yet, but they have the 5th pick, a second round pick, a third round pick, a fourth round pick, a fifth round. They basically they have a pick in every round, but we know they have the number 5 pick. So for the number 5 pick, we say Brock Bowers.
I mean,
I don't
I
know.
mean, the only other way you can go with that pick is probably lineman.
Yeah,
I'm
either
thinking.
lineman or I would honestly say try to trade back into the late first and pick up a corner to match with Asante Samuel Jr.
Yeah,
You know,
that would be good.
Terry and Arnold's probably going to be there. The cornerback too from Alabama. Kyrie Jackson from Oregon might be there, but he also might go early. You never know. But just because of his size and just like his measurables, really 6'3" corner, real physical. If he times well in his 40, his draft stock might rise because he didn't give up anything in coverage this year. But yeah, just that and then the second round. I'm not gonna lie to you. If they hold an early second round pick, Harbaugh's picking Blake Corum. He's gonna pick Blake Corum.
Second round, there's no chance.
I'm already knowing, bro. I'm already knowing.
No.
He's either gonna
No.
use that second round pick to get a decent corner if they don't trade back in the first to get themselves a corner, or he's picking Blake Corum. Or say if they have a late, if it's mid to late second round, Harbaugh's picking Blake Corum up.
No, he is not taking. Okay, I would say he may take Blake Corum at some point in the draft, but he is not taking him second round.
Blake Corum to the Chargers confirmed.
Okay, sure, but you cannot sit here and tell me with a straight face that you would think they would take him in the second round. He's not a second round draft pick.
I don't know.
Aside from draft stuff, they got a lot of work to do. Aside from draft stuff, though, they got a lot of work to do because they're in cap hell right now. I mean, they definitely got to restructure Herbert's contract.
That cap hell does not exist. Like cap hell does not exist. I got lie.
Somehow, the Saints prove that it doesn't, but they're
Yeah,
ranked 30th in amount of cap space. I
The
don't know, bro. I don't know how the
it
Saints
was
be
like
getting away.
negative 80 something.
Yeah, they were like negative 82 mil right now.
I'm telling you right now. What's his name? Eric Kendricks. He's getting released. J.C. Jackson, his contract isn't going to count towards their cap after this year. They might pay him a little bit of money, but it's not going to matter that much. And actually, I don't know how that works out because I don't think he played that much for the Patriots. Regardless, cap hell does not really exist in the NFL. They'll be like, "Oh my gosh, this team's over cap," and then they just go under cap the very next day. Like I get what you're saying, but cap hell is like it's low key a myth.
I don't know how they be getting off with that, but
They might cut Khalil Mack.
No way.
no way.
No way.
No
Khalil Mack,
way.
if Khalil Mack's
Kevin-
like, if Khalil's Mack like is like, I want a chip. I don't want to be here no more.
Well,
Khalil
yeah,
Mack's
I'm
like
not gonna
30.
lie. They're cutting Khalil Mack. He has a $38 million cap hit. Number one on their team. They're cutting him.
And Kill, he's like 33, Kill. I
I know,
understand he went
but
crazy.
Then
I
he
understand
dropped.
he went crazy. I understand he went
he's
crazy.
literally like he's the closest. I personally like. I might get like crazy stuff for this, but he's the closest person. Like, if we're just solely looking at stats, he's the closest person to TJ Watt.
He had 6 sacks in one game.
He had
That's
17 and a half sacks this year, had like 5 forced fumbles, had like 70-some solo tackles, like...
But Kill, he's not going to take a pay cut because he's not going to take that pay cut from that $38 million cap hit. And then two, he probably doesn't want to be there. Khalil Mack probably wants to get himself a chip. He's already been first team All Pro. He's already been DPOY. He's sliding.
I'm not saying like they're not like it's a foregone conclusion that they're not cutting him. I'm just saying like with that production after last year, like I don't know.
He got one more year in.
Yeah.
At least one more.
He has stuff left in the tank, obviously, but we're just talking about him being on the Chargers.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like they just horrible next year. I can see him move. But since they got a new coach and stuff, I feel like he's gonna take that chance.
Khalil Mack won't restructure.
I think if they don't get Brock Bowers, they draft an outside linebacker that they can use to replace Khalil Mack. Because to me, I can't sit there and watch a $38 million cap hit for a player that might not win a chip this year. You know what I'm saying? Like, let's be honest. Are the Chargers going to win the Super Bowl next year? No, probably not. No. So I don't see why I would do that and let him hit for 38.
They're probably
they also can trade back. So
as far as draft and like just being their team in general and that cap stuff right here, I'm telling you right now, they're probably gonna cut Austin Eckler. Because Austin Eckler, this was a contract year for him. He was talking about it before the season on Bussin' with the Boys about how he was trying to go crazy this season so he could get himself a bigger bag. He's probably getting cut. They're probably going to restructure Keenan Allen if Keenan Allen agrees to the restructure, but we'll see how that goes. They might restructure Mike Williams. And like I said, the old linebacker, Eric Kendrick, he's cut. Bye-bye.
Eric Kendrick's not even top 5 of their worries when it comes to salary. I'm looking at their salary stuff right now.
Read me.
But Khalil Mack 38, Joey Bosa 36, Keenan Allen 34, Mike Williams 32, and then Derwin James is like 19, Herbert 19, Corey Lindsey 14, then Kendricks with 9. His salary is only 11 mil.
All right, never mind.
He's only getting hit for 4. His salary is only 5 mil and he's getting hit for 9.
Wait, you said they're gonna cut Austin Eckler?
I wouldn't be surprised.
I don't think that they cut him.
That's crazy.
You don't.
I think he's in free agency this year, isn't he?
Dalvin Cook.
Huh?
The Vikings cut Dalvin Cook last year.
They thought they had somebody behind him. Who do they have behind him?
They did not think they had nobody.
Trash ass Alexander Madison, bitch.
Bro, they did not think they had a single player behind Dalvin Cook. If they thought, if the GM thought Alexander Madison was going to be all pro Dalvin Cook, fire him right now.
It's not what they needed though. They didn't need all pro Dalvin Cook.
Yeah, obviously
they needed a functional running back.
You don't need an all pro running back with when you have Justin Jefferson, obviously, but you still need You still need a run game. If you thought you got a run game with Alexander Madison, fire the GM.
All right.
No.
But yeah, I think, obviously the Chargers got some work to do in the offseason. It'll be fun to watch, especially with Harbaugh being there now. But what we got going on next?
Jail for this a nasty.